Okay, hi y'all. Freeze cracked here. I'm doing an experiment today for fun. It's a little cool, but anyway. This is a small little nodule of pedernales area material that has not been tested at all. I don't have any idea how good or bad it is. And this is a little solid piece of copper, and I thought that I would attempt to work this only using this. But I'm ambivalent about that because I'm thinking about I really probably need to use an abrader. Like right there, that was slippery. But I would like to try and do it without an abrader. But I'm not sure that's going to work. We'll see. You know, when you're playing around, you're playing around. The real issue is, you know, if I can hit on the edges or not without... Dang. Without a regular abrader. I know I can hit above the edges. Hi, how you doing? It's all about support. Or not. I'll kind of warn you, like I have on some of my other experiments, that this is not intended to be serious napping. I'm not trying to do... I'll try doing it this way. Yeah. I don't actually want to do it this way. Especially when I haven't practiced it, because if I cut off the top of my finger holding it like that, I don't want y'all to see it. So far, this is not a good experiment. But I'm really being kind of silly. I probably should have practiced this a time or two before going on camera with it, but who cares? Crystal pocket. Some of the challenges in this, you know, aren't necessarily all that obvious. I think the biggest challenge of this, other than the fact that I'm unused to wielding this particular little tool, is the lack of abrading. But another thing that's strange about it is I'm used to having front-weighted boppers and stuff, and this is heavy back in the back too, so when I go to throw that front end, I'm not really throwing it very well. Okay, those hits were better because I concentrated a little better. Got this end. I'd like to have my link there, but this end is a little problematic. I need to get into that somehow and not lose too much. You might be wondering why I'm doing this, and I think the answer is just I don't want to be bored, and I like doing weird crap. This would have been a lot easier if I was using an abrader. Before I hit any more into that, I need to get this off. I don't really think you could compare this feeling to with the tool I'm using to anything else, because and the way I'm using it, I don't think I'm using it right, because I think, you know, I think a lot of the solid guys have a flatter end and are kind of stabbing at platforms. Well, it probably works fine if you've done it a bunch, but I haven't. And I'm afraid I'll miss it and catch the top of my finger if I don't. I guess you ought to hold it probably on the sides and kind of stab. I don't know what the. You have to watch Curtis's videos, or Jason does that, Curtis does that, Woody does that. I don't know who all does that. Richard Dobie, Kenley Coyne. A lot of people do that. But I don't. Might oughta. But I guess for the time being, I'll stick with what I know. Be right back.